Hey, it's MisterMiceGuy here again, and today we're going to take a peek at a pink-eyed litter, and just check them out and talk about those, and yeah, let's get started. They're a little feisty, but here they are. Oops. Man overboard. Alright, here they are. Like I mentioned in some of my other videos, as I go forward in selecting and breeding my mice, they're going to get more and more similar looking. So we can see here in this litter that they're all pretty similar looking, but not exactly the same. And so what this allows is, it allows me to have more options when I make my selections. I can pick things like ear size or head shape or temperament, and have mice that are basically the same in every other way. You can see that we've got the curly hair gene going on, which is something that I'm selecting for. What's kind of weird about this litter is that the mother is a light kind of beigey silvery color with no, she doesn't have a different colored undercoat, which is not what I'm looking for, but she still had the pink-eyed gene, so I used her. And the father actually is black-eyed, and so the father is just a carrier for pink-eye. And so, statistically, about half of the pups should be black-eyed carriers for pink eye, and I got no black-eyed pups, which is really weird. So I don't know if that means that something else is going on here that I'm not sure quite what it is, but it's also possible that just by chance, even though statistically about 50% of them should be black-eyed, it's possible that by chance I got all pink-eyed mice. So I know I talked about this in my genetics video, but every time you have like a kind of a pairing of the gametes of the sex cells, or even I guess you could say the creation of a sex cell, it's kind of like a roll of a dice, and so the roll of a die, and so you could roll it and you could land on one. You could roll it 6 times and land on one every single time. And so I feel like that might have been something that was happening here, that just by chance they were all pink-eyed. It's just unlikely, you know. You could roll a 6-sided die. Oops. You could roll a 6-sided die and have it land on one. You could roll it 6 times and have it land on one every single time. That's pretty rare, though. That's unlikely, but possible, you know. So the same thing can happen with genetics. See if we can like zoom in and get a little bit closer. I love the light colors mice. They look so, I don't know, so soft and serene. When I picked them out of their nest this morning, or not just morning, just now, I kind of uncovered them and they all looked up with their little noses, and they were so stinking cute. There is one in here that's kind of special. Let's see if we can get everybody without anybody going flying here. They've actually calmed down quite a bit because they were real jumpy. I'll put these guys down for a second from here. And we're going to take a peek at this guy. So I'm not 100% sure, but this guy might actually be Siamese. Is that what they call it, Siamese? Yeah, I think so. Where like the color on his nose will be darker and his rump will be darker, but the middle will be lighter. Yeah, I can't tell if the camera is picking that up right now, but there's something a little bit different about him, and I can't quite tell what it is yet, but it might be that he's going to have that kind of color point thing going on. Yeah, can you see that? Like his nose a little darker. He's got some like kind of like darkness going on in there, which would be cool. I've never had any mice like that, so that'll be an interesting thing. Yeah, I don't really know what my favorite is of the litter yet. Might be this one. The thing is, I like this color, but I think I'm going for a color that's a little bit more silvery. Let's take a peek at this guy. This one's a male. see this. So the one that might be Siamese, let's check out that one. That's a female. Yeah, so I might keep her as a breeder, especially if that's what she turns out to be. Put her over here. This is the one I want to check out. This one's also male. I might like this one too. I like the white spotting on the head. That's something that I like. It kind of makes me think of like a little dog, a little puppy or something. You know? That was one of my goals too when I started breeding mice, is I wanted to, let's put these guys together. I wanted to kind of breed mice that looked like little dogs. Get a little closer. Another thing I might try is I have like a magnifying lens that can go on my camera. And that actually, I don't know if you noticed, but in this video I'm using a different lens. I didn't buy it specifically for this video, but I have like a wide angle lens, and so I'm using that now. And I think I like it. I think it might be a better option to use. Yeah, I like this one. And what did I say it was? Yeah, it's a male, unfortunately. Because I have kind of a silver colored male that I want to use, but I like this one. It's really easy to get too many mice. This one is it's hard to tell through when I'm looking through my camera. This one's a female. This is a female. And this is oh, look at it. This one might have that kind of that Siamese stuff going on too, where she's got some like smudge coloring on her face, and she's also Rex. She's a little jumpy. But I would be too if I was just snatched from the nest. But yeah, she'll be okay. Looks like a male. Yeah, definitely male. Overall, I'm pleased with these. I'm pleased with the direction that that my lines are going in. And let's take a peek at this last one. This one might also kind of have that smudgy thing going on. I'm not sure. See that? Can you see that? How she's got some like splotchy patterning going on her head? I said her, but let's see. Yeah, it is a her. It's a female. This one's a female. Very nice. Yeah, I kind of like how that looks too. Kind of on a white background. Might have to do more of that in my videos. I like when they're this age, they all want to stay together because they're trying to get out of the light and they're trying to stay warm. But yeah, let me get those back with their mom. And thank you for watching my video.